Welcome to the Mischief. I'm Valen, and this is Seablock Rustic Waters. Today I'm going to be covering how to sieve a bunch of stuff. Well, you'll see. We're getting more stuff in a different way than what we were getting before. Or at least that's the plan. I have no idea if I'll actually make it to that goal. I guess we shall find out. So, yeah, I keep on overheating up here during the daytime and freezing my butt off during the night, so I think a temperature regulator would be very nice. But as you can see, I've been busy. The platform has been dismantled from the previous setup of this, which I click in the middle here. There we go. The machine blueprint of the Ember energy generator, which it's still processing stuff, but I ran through my entire Ember reserves. As you might expect. So yeah, I ended up moving that up here. There were some nice comments in there saying, hey, you know what, you should probably just put it up there, because otherwise you're gonna like stretch cables all over the place and bad things. And yeah, definitely agree with that. So I put it up here, and I made the mistake of connecting a cable up to the current transformer, because you know that looks like it makes sense, even though this thing actually just transforms an energy type from one to another, like low voltage to medium and medium to high, etc., or stepping down in the same way. But as you can see, I'm also getting like a frame rate drop. I'll show you what's causing that in a moment. But yeah, you don't hook onto that. You hook onto this, the tiny energy output hatch, one of the sides here, of which I realize after the fact, oh, that's way down here. I can still very easily electrocute myself. If I walk forward, I will get launched most likely somewhere out onto that platform, of which I've already landed a few times now, because you know how I am with high voltage. Whee! I also ended up making a bit of a stairway. I've got my cash machine down here. If you click here, you can see I've got like a little over 1,000 monies in there, but I've got a lot more on me. In fact, I've got almost 10 grand, which is enough to, if I use it all, I could buy one of those underbooks, because they're like 10 grand. But I was also informed that I'm not far off from getting into Ender IO, and I could use travel anchors, of which I think travel anchors, if you're not familiar with these, it's similar to the OpenBlock's elevator, of which you can just sneak on it and you can see nearby travel anchors through other nearby objects. Oh, that's in the Future Tech Workshop. Pulsating crystal dimensional transceiver. I have no idea if I can get these things. Fluid transposer. Yeah, those might be a possibility for getting around, but basically you sneak on them, or you hold a staff that allows you to see things, and you can then just sneak and teleport instead of sneaking and going up and down just a few blocks like these elevators. But I did this so that I could have the under area being contained for the heat source, and then this is just so that I could get up here if I need to, because it was very convenient to stand up here in order to do this crazy surgery as it is. Basically, I've got the power coming in here, power coming in here, power coming in here, as you can see, because I realize now I couldn't really get it over there. And they all coalesce here and then go to the input. And it's all not enough power for it to actually, you know, like, it's just not enough power for, you know, more than the cable is rated for. So I'm not worried about that. And there's actually very little loss due to the type of cable it is and stuff. And then this outputs to the autocrafter and to the resonant compactor here that is currently making the crates. But I don't have any power getting to the compactor that is making the assorted farm goods. So I had to have an output come up here and go back in, because I'm using the immersive engineering stuff. Not the best solution. I'm sure there are much cleaner ways I could have done this, involving a few more materials or moving things around. Honestly, I didn't want to tear apart the entire thing and reassemble it. Ugh, that'd have been too much. But I've got an ender chest. Ooh, there we go. I knew it was going to happen. I've got an ender chest here that the cucumber's coming in at, and they are going through an item translocator into the auto crafter, which is then crafting away and then going into this compactor. And then this one, when it gets enough, which I think it has to be more than 12, or is it 16? I don't know. Either way, it comes in here, it gets compacted, goes into this one, it gets compacted, goes into this machine setup here, which then outputs, let's close that, close this, or open that rather, into the cash exchange machine, which as you can see here, I now have some money in there. So gimme, there we go. That's pretty good actually. Let me have a little bit of food and put my mask back on because I'm starting to get a little bit cooler now. And if I open my wallet, I've got a bit more of the monies. There we go, 11 grand. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. But I was thinking today, the objective would not be to linger around here. And you don't hear anything because I've got that sound block, of course, which is kind of dampening the entire area, except for the Embers stuff. It's just far enough away that this setup over here, which I have 2 of the Ember emitters, one on top and one on the side, both being affected by that lever, shooting in there. And thank you for telling me in the comments, by the way, that I didn't actually need to put like lava and special blocks and stuff underneath this like one normally would. But yeah, so I do have water being input into that. As you can see here, I did make one of these, an ender tank, and it is going through a liquid translocator up into the small fluid input hatch, which is keeping it full as it's needed. Let's get rid of these cucumbers. And that is coming from here, which is just automated user with a bucket, just constantly getting and putting it into this fluid tank and then going up into this translocator here, and that's teleporting over there because they're both the same color. And that's pretty much it. I mean, yes, there's a lot going on there, but it's not too bad. You can see all the constant cucumbers going in. And this is all the farms running right now. And it's pretty much keeping up with it. I keep grabbing one every now and then. Pretty much keeping up. But there is one little issue, and that is my temperature. Because if you notice, let's see if you can see out here, it will grab, there we go, it grabs a block of water, which updates in a close enough range that this is affected. So if I turn that off, my frame rate returns and I no longer get the stuttering, because then this is no longer constantly searching the entire like chunky area, whatever it is that it does for all this stuff. But if I leave that off, I tend to freeze to death. So it's a bit of a trade-off. But I'm going to head down into the new section, which is actually not here, not here, not here. It's not connected. I forgot about that. Let's go down to the core room, and I'll meet you there. All right, and here I am in the core. I'm sure you're familiar with me getting here before. I currently have a chest in the moving one, which has a lot of stuff in it, hopefully all I need. But either way, it shouldn't be too bad to get up and down anymore, because if you remember, I, of course, made the ups and downs out into the wild blue, but I also have a new way of getting down, and that is this. If you remember the little area underneath the base, I actually added another one of these here, so we can get under the sea. I don't know why my arm is sticking out like this. It's like Superman doing a superhero landing. There we go. And it just takes me down into the tunnels, which, if you remember, this is where I came down at, and these are the vents going up and down. It's actually much quicker than using this method. I don't even know why that method is there. It's just really annoying. But either way, I can now get downstairs into this room and to start mining up more materials so that I can get Ember shards, because right now that is my sticking point. I really need Ember shards in order for that to keep up with the power and process faster, because what I want to do is put augments on those processing machines up on the surface, but that increases the power cost even more, and if I can't keep up with it, then, well, I can't keep up with it. So let's put down a chest here to start with, and then I can go from there, because what I'm going to try and work on is maybe this thing. It's looking pretty crazy. I don't even know. Let's actually get rid of all this stuff that I've got on the side here, because I already got all those things. How is that? What? I don't have a creepy space around me. I'm in the only space. There's nothing below me but the void. Okay, maybe that's it. The mechanical powertrain consists of a steam source or boiler to provide fuel to the steam engine, which uses fuel to turn axles, which feed through a gear attached to a gearbox. If there's a bend in the train or a machine actuator, if the axle is feeding into a machine. This is crazy. And there's so many words in here and stuff that I'm like, okay, I don't know. This is probably something important. You know, most axles and gearboxes must be shift-clicked onto the previous pieces to connect them properly. Simply placing them on an axle instead of shift-clicking them will likely prevent that part of the train from spinning properly. More mechanical power means faster operations. Use a merge box frame to funnel multiple powertrains into one output, increasing its torque. This will make your quarry work much faster. So this is one way of doing a quarry. I think I've got another Ember mechanic, which I can't remember what this thing does, but it has fluid inputs, mechanical outputs, another furnace, and a machine controller. I don't know what this thing does. I can't remember. It's actually been a while since I've been checking out these quests, but I'm sure I have a quest here. Ah, I think it's along this route. So let's see. If I click on here, was it? Or is it this route? Upgrade your creosote and so on. We've got this. Watched engine never boils. I never actually grabbed those, but I don't really want the potions in my inventory right now. A lava tank might be useful. Once you assemble the multi-block, place a gearbox directly onto the mechanical output, then a gear and axle coming off the gearbox. Each additional bend of the powertrain intersects at a gearbox. You will need one iron gear at the point the axle enters, and another at the point an axle exits the gearbox. You can see a picture of this setup in your tip sheet, which I have with me. Oh, and that was what I just clicked on. And then here we've got... Oh, I don't know if I grabbed the steel axles and gears. A remote lever. Axles deliver turning power between the engine and the gearboxes. You only need gearboxes at turning joints. Place an iron gear on each side of the gearbox that has an axle. Yeah, okay. All right. The other option was to go this route, I believe, which... Ember Ore Factory is an upgrade to your manual sluicing system. It is much quicker than a sluice, and a slightly better chance to extract ores. This is the one I think I want, actually, because I think I can get Ember Ore Factory. Is that the one I have? Ember Mechanic. Wait, I grabbed the wrong thing. That's the one that I wanted. Okay, well, let's take a look at it anyway. Ember Ore Factory, I guess. Huh. That's weird. Did I put the wrong thing? Because this is not the same thing, I don't think. Yeah, that's definitely not the same thing, because this is a normal item output. The other one doesn't have that at all. It's much quicker than a sluice and slightly better chance to extract ores, which I might get platinum. The machine is a multi-block structure made using the modularium alloy. Shift right click the blueprint in your hand to view its diagram. You can also use the icons on the blueprint to get different views. So, Ember Ore Factory. Let's see. Oh my goodness, that doesn't look like what I've got. I think I might have left that upstairs. Oh, interesting. All right, well, let's take this back, and we'll finish assembling everything that I need. In fact, I could probably just go this way, go back up to the base with my axe in hand, and it shouldn't be too bad. I just need to turn around, hop up. Yep, yeah, see, that's pretty good. That's not bad. How y'all doing, Chili? Good to see you. So let me run over here, because I thought that I had... What are these things called? They're just called blueprints. So I do have a blueprint. Ember Ore Factory. Okay. Let's put that one in there, because... Actually, you know, I'll keep that with me too. I'll keep it with me too, and I'll put down this chest. And I keep running out of XP. Let's take that off for now. I keep running out of XP and needing to refill. There we go. This a little tiny bit. So then we want to put the Ember Mechanic. I wanted to do the Ore Factory, which I don't know if it needs to be down below or not. I think it can be upstairs. But it looks interesting. Sneak to freeze current view. Let's see what it says about it in here. Because I'm curious what it requires to run. Input and output. The multi-block requires an input hatch and output hatch. Each piece has 6 slots for sand, gravel, dirt, or the resulting ores produced. Items can also be piped in and out of the hatches. And that's 5 gil. I'm not really bothered about the Ember Ore Factory. Will utilize Ember energy and water. Oh. Well, that's not going to be good, because I need the Ember energy for my other setup that I have upstairs. So maybe I focus on this big chunky one instead, like I was originally thinking. Let's grab this, and I'll meet you back downstairs. All right, This is much smaller. But I don't even know what this thing's going to get. The Ember Mechanic? There was a specific quest for that. Let's actually back up. It was this one here. This is better creosote. Getting in gear, axle grease. See, I don't think that this is going to produce what I'm looking for. I don't know. See, this is a quarry, though. So let's try and reproduce this in a way. I actually brought an extra blank ender chest as well, which I will need to colorize, but oof, we're going to need the core first. So let's see if I even have a core. All right, so funny thing, I don't have one. And yes, there goes another item. These things always click out. So annoying. But, you know, some mods, you just can't help it. Anyway, let's see if I can find out. Wait, I need to look at this. Need an actuator, an item extractor pipe, and a lever. Got that. An actuator. Do I have any actuators? Nope, didn't have that either. Alright, what else am I going to need in this conglomeration? I keep going to the quest book, and it's right here. So I need several gears. What kind of gear do I need, though? Previous piece, simply placing an axle. Doesn't really say. Oh, most axles and gearboxes must be shift-clicked onto the previous piece to connect them properly. Okay. Alright, so I will need axles, I guess. I don't think I actually have any axles now that I think about it. What the heck? Alright. Alright, I now have some axles. Gear, you'd think to worry, because I haven't had anything so far, but I do have 2 steel gearboxes, so I think that that's okay. We'll need a steam engine, though. So let's see. Steam engine. Oh, look at that little thing. That's pretty nifty. Alright. Fluid, item pipe. Oh, boy. Alright. I'm going to craft one of these up, and I'll be right back. There we go. I now have a steam engine. Oh, that's a merchant trade item. Oh. I probably should have looked that up. Oh, well. I've got the materials for it. This way I can save my money. So... let's see, anything else in here that I'm worried about? Got some wire connectors. Let's take those out, put that in there. There we go. Alright, what else am I going to need that's on this picture? A steam boiler, combustion chamber, fluid extractor, pipe lever. Alright, steam boiler. I don't have that. But let's see. Oh, I've got a steam engine. Wait a minute. See, there's a steam engine. Where's the steam boiler? Combustion chamber? What? What? None of this stuff is... okay. Combustion chamber. From Magneticraft. Oh. Okay, let's put that on the list, and I will get that next. There we go, a combustion chamber is now obtained. Let's put away the rest of those bricks. Still have it. Okay, good. And I don't have any of the tools because I think I clicked them back in. But I will need the top for that. Let's look up Magneticraft and maybe I can find... Hey, that looks about right. Let's put the boiler on the list. Let's see what the price of that is. That's just aluminum or aluminium and glass. Well, that's not bad at all. Whoa, I hate it when I get spun around like that. All right. Glass, how much is it? 1 glass. Okay. And aluminium or aluminum. Is this? No, that's tin. Lead. There it is. That should do. And then I think it was in here for that. Yep. Put that back in. Grab a boiler. I think that's everything because I've got the pipes. I've got the extractors, I've got the engine, boiler, gear, actuator. Oh gosh, I can't see anything over here. Let's clear that away. I've got the core. Oh, I don't know if I have the ember bore. And I've got one of those. Ember bore. Oh, crud. All right. It looks like this. I don't think I have that. Let me just double check something real quick. I definitely did not have that either. So let's put all this in here. And there we go. I now have an ember bore. Ba-ba-da-ba. Oh, Argumenon just joined. Oh, Ember Quarry. Wait, was that a quest item? Of course it was a quest item. Which quest item was it? Ember quarrying. See, I think I was going along this route and I should be going along this one. I need a mechanical core. Oh, I've got that over here. Okay. And then that should complete that quest. Doggone it. Oh, and I get a steam engine as a reward. Such a doof. Oh, mechanical actuator. Alright, so you guys are probably screaming at the screen at this point. Valid, what are you doing? You're supposed to be going to the quest. I got confused. I got mixed up with my stuff. Actuator, there it is. And then, what do I need next is going to be, wait, a weirding gadget. And I get 2 steel gearboxes for that? That shouldn't be too bad because I've already got one. So let's just go up here to enchanting. I just hop up here. And then I just mine this up and put it back down again. There we go, not a problem. Weirding gadget there, right click it, make sure it's good to go, because that's a chunk loader for like a 3x3 radius, or 3x3 area. It is in the center, and 3x3 chunks, which a chunk is 16 blocks, but it's not going to be exactly 16 blocks. You know, you gotta look at your chunk boundaries and stuff. Anyway, and it lasts for a few Minecraft days. It's not too bad. Put this over here. Now, I could claim 2 steel gearboxes. Why not? Because, you know, it's what you need to do these days. Jeez, oh Pete, I still have the freaking trowel. All right, and then what else is next on my list of stuff? I did that. Oh, underwater rails I can't complete until I have 32 underwater rails. Okay, well, I'm not really that bothered with the rails. Oh, but that'll complete the entire thing. You'll either travel to and from the quarry to collect the ores, or set up an automated system using hoppers and minecarts. Or I will be using something a little bit simpler than that even. This is enabled by using underwater rails, which will transport your utility carts or yourself to and from your hub. Admittedly, this is much more interesting than the using like ender chests and stuff. But let's see what it just treated slabs and aluminum rods gets me 2. So I need 16 sets. I've got a bunch here. Aluminum rods. I've got a bunch of those as well. Was that in here? I can't remember. Hold on a second. I did not even put it on my list. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's click this, add it to my list, remove those items. Yeah, it's definitely in this one here. Recipe, click it in. That's only 11. That's not going to be enough. So I will need to make some more slabs. Is it here? Wait, is this just in a regular crafting grid for slabs? Oh, jeez. It is. Let's do 2 sets. And then I could probably take this, only because the stuff that I have in here right now. Oh shoot, I need one more set. All right. I know that I said I wasn't going to show you guys much crafting. Well, this is the crafting that you're seeing this episode. So let's do underwater rails. Grab the aluminum. There we go. And that should actually complete this whole setup, because these are optional test your might quests, and that's platinum, and oh god, that's ridiculous. Trophy room. There it is. Auto sluice and void mining. We're grabbing that. Detect, claim, back. Cool. Where is it? There it is. Neat. All right, I gotta go put this in with the rest of these. Oh shoot, I'm gonna need to make something a little bit bigger and better in here. In fact, I could probably put it here, and then we could put another one of those there. Where's my precious ore? Or is it in the precious chest? Huh, I thought that I had it over there. Oh, I probably have it in that area across there. Let's go to engineering. I love this part. This is where I'm like, okay, I don't need to run. I could just walk over there. And then I've got Futura blocks is what those are on. But I don't think that they actually looked like that. Did I have any that are already chiseled? I thought that I had them in... Oh, there they are. I've got it chiseled improperly in this chest. Let's just put it in here. Click and go back to, what is it, the processing? I think it's processing. I can't even remember the names of the rooms because I don't use this often enough. And then I can put this down. There! So I'm going to need at least a couple more of those. All right, let me head on down and we can start assembling this behemoth of a machine. All right, I've put down the chest. I now have all that stuff completed for it over here, which I can grab more materials if I need to that are in here. I know one of them gives me an extra steam engine or something like that. Oh, got those underwater rails with me, doggone it. But I don't want to do those unless I have to. First, I want to put down the Ember bore itself, because that thing's going to be big. Does that need to be there? Does that need to be up one? Actually, here's the fun thing, is that I don't think it actually has to be. Let's put this down here. It has to be, I think, within 5 blocks of the bottom of bedrock. I don't think it actually has to be on bedrock. There we go. Can I pick that up? Yes. Okay. And then I can just use this to make like a step or a stair or something like that along the side so that I can get up here. Here. See? I might need to clear out some of this ceiling. Well, let's take a look here. We need a core, a mechanical core on top. It's been so long since I've assembled this stuff. I used to do it so frequently with the bit by bits that it was just like second nature, and everyone's like, how do you do this? How do you do it? And it's like, well, I've done it. I've tried it out so many times that now it's not a problem. But at this point, it could be. All right. So what's next? We've got item extractor pipe. Oh, that's to go into this. I don't even need the item extractor pipes. I could probably use some of the item transposers that I've got that I left somewhere else. Where are they? There they are. Item translocators. I could probably use those along with this. So I'm not really worried about that. An actuator, though. That will be needed. Mechanical actuator. That seems to need to be next to this in some way, shape, or form. And off of that is where all the gears and stuff are coming. So let's put this down here. Did that actually look right? It does look right. And then the gears come out in this direction towards me. I'm not opposed to that. All right, let me grab some axles. And it said it needed to be shift clicked. So I sneak, click, sneak, click. All right, so there's 2. I'm not going to duplicate this exactly, but there is gears on there. I don't know what gears it needs, though. Probably steel gears. I could get some of those upstairs, but I think I need the steel gear boxes. I don't even... I think this just allows it to change direction, so if I wanted to go left or right... Wait a minute. This is an Audi, that's an Audi, that's an innie. So that's not actually working properly. Okay, so let's grab this. This is me learning right now. Let's grab this and we'll try putting it straight on. Just right click. No, it aims down. How does that work? Okay, so let's grab this. Sneak right click there. Is it at the top now? It is at the top. All right. Let's put this down so I can stand on it. Let's just do directly on. Okay. So it aims in the opposite direction that you are. I'm curious at this point if it's supposed to be like that. It says it's supposed to have gears on there, which makes sense. Like gear, gear on either side. Those look like Audis to me. But it only has one input looking opening on it. Curious how this is going to work. All right. Well, either way, I'm going to go grab some gears. So I will be... Oh, I'll be right back. Unwanted guest, because I realize now I have night vision and I have no lights down here. So I will probably end up blowing this place up. That's fabulous. I don't have... Oh, and I grabbed a freaking trowel somehow. Jeez. Funny how tools can appear in your chest. Oh, I do have torches. Okay, so that's a thing at least. Let's put some torches up here and here, just for good measure. I don't think anything's going to spawn on the stairs, but that should cover this room at least. Okay, now that we've got that squared away. No more mobs popping in. I did grab some gears, so let's try doing this. Sneak right click, sneak right click. What if it's on a spot here? It's not the right kind of gear. Okay, so mechanical powertrain consists of steam source or boiler to provide fuel to the steam engine, which uses fuel to turn axles, which feeds through a gear attached to a gearbox. If there is a bend in the train or a mechanical actuator, maybe I need to click the gear on there, on the axle instead. I don't even know if this is the right gear. It doesn't look like it's the right gear. Let's just look up gear. Because for all I know, these are magnetic craft gears. Could be those. Could be mystical mechanics as well. There's so many different gears to choose from. I don't think it's the winding gears. Dawnstone gear. I hope it's not that one. Iron gear from magnetic craft. I don't even know if it's those ones or not. Wait a minute. What if I check the book here and we go through this? It's talking about hatches. No, that's the wrong one. Was it this one? Activating your embers? No, that's not it. I'm in the wrong one. Producing energy? No, it's definitely this one. All right, Ember heat. Ore factory will utilize that. Ember inputs. Ember receptor. Ember quarrying. Okay. There are some ores you can't find in the ocean bottom or through a sluice. These ores are embedded as minerals in the deep bedrock of the earth. The Ember Bore Quarry will automatically scrub the bedrock layers for a variety of ores so they can be collected and processed. Mining from the void does have the unfortunate side effect of siphoning void static alongside ores. Void static is a useless byproduct that should be filtered out and discarded, but it actually looks really cool. Multiple facings. The bore quarry only has one socket. This mechanical core attaches to the bore's socket to act as an extension for up to 5 more inputs or outputs. Yep. The bore runs on mechanical power, so you can attach your Ember actuator to the core, along with your item Extractor to pull out the collected ores. Right. So then, to connect a powertrain to a machine, other than a modular machinery multi-block, you need a mechanical actuator. Shift-clicking it into the input of the machine will place the output properly. Attach the end of the axle train to the actuator and place the final iron gear on that side. I grabbed steel gears. Okie doke. Now I've figured out what I did wrong. Oh. Oh, neat. Okay. That's pretty nifty. I have no idea what the difference is between this Audi and this innie, but I guess we'll find out. And I can just take those right back off. That's actually pretty cool how those fit. All right, let's grab these. I've got 3 for now. I only need the one on there. So let's try and figure out. I think this is only needed for like turns. I don't even know if I need this, but let's go with it for now, and we'll try it. Okay, we'll do this. And then we'll do one of these. And then I will have that go to the steam engine. Where is it? Steam engine. Right there. Which should connect to it in one way, shape, or form. Do I need more gears on that? Doesn't look like it. And which way does it connect? Because right now we've got the copper facing the inside. Copper needs to face away. So I need to switch that backwards. Oh, I hate that. Hate when that happens. You need to put something on the opposite face. Let's put this here. Like that, right? And it does not accept any gears or anything. Okay. And then I can just break these. Take these out. We don't need them. Okay. Going by the picture. And then I've got gear on that side, gear on that side. Don't need any more gears. I don't know if this is facing the right way. I wonder if I could rotate it with a crescent hammer. It rotates where the gears are. That's it. It doesn't rotate this face. Unless... Oh, it does rotate that face. I need to click on a different face. Oh, is that facing up now? That's interesting. Okay. Well, let's just keep on rotating until I get it back to where it was. There we go. Okay, we'll leave it there for now, knowing that we can switch that around. Okay, so steam engine, axle going over here, and then this needs to feed in with a fluid extractor pipe / lever. All right, so I've got fluid pipes, item extractor. Wait a minute, where's my fluid extractors? I don't have any fluid extractor. Oh man, and I've got some rotten flesh instead. Well, let's take a look at the picture real quick, because I think I might be able to avoid this altogether with another liquid translocator. That could be pretty useful. I don't know if it'll even work. It's worth a try. Either way, I'm going to need a fluid extractor with a pipe and lever I've got, and then these set up. So those are only going to be one space away. So feasibly, I could have the others set in place. Let's grab combustion chamber, and we're going to want that here, and then we're going to want the boiler on top of that. That's facing the wrong way. It looks really cool, though. I have to say, that's a really neat. It's Magneticraft. Of course, it looks cool. If you guys haven't tried Magneticraft, you really should. It just looks really neat. All right, and then I'm going to chop out some of this ceiling here. I knew I'd run out of space in here, and I would need to expand somehow. I was expecting it, so no worries. Grab that, and then I can put the boiler on top, because I have a feeling I'm going to need. So wait, combustion chamber, fluid extractor, pipe lever. So if this, let's put something in here. All right, connect the piece properly. Simply place them on an axle instead of shift clicking them will likely prevent that part of the train from spinning properly. More mechanical power means faster operations. Use a merge box frame to funnel multiple power trains into one output, increasing its torque. This will make your quarry work much faster. Okay, interesting. Maybe I can make multiple steam engines work, because I've got another free one coming with the quest rewards. But the steam boiler, where? Combustion chamber, right, but where's the... I don't see any water coming into this. Because you got to make steam, right? So can I... Fuel. Yeah, okay. Do I need to pipe coal and stuff into this as well? I think that's probably true. Let me drop off some of these things. What am I going to drop off here? There we go. And empty out my inventory of a bunch of junk that I've been accumulating now with all these trips. And I will go grab a liquid translocator as well as a fluid extractor, just in case. Alright, I now have 4 liquid translocators just in case. An ender tank filled with water, as well as... which actually I'm thinking now... I need, wait, fluid goes in, oh. So I do need that. I did bring fluid extractor, and I've got some fluid pipe in here. I'll also need a lever, because this pipe's going to need to come off of here. And I'm going to need to move this out one. Yeah. So then if I put this like so, and then this on top, and then I put the fluid extractor here. So this is actually going to pull the liquid over, but it doesn't seem to work. Fluid, oh, it needs to go up top. Okay, all right, fair enough. Let's actually grab this, bring it down a level. I don't need to bring it down that far, but in fact, we could do it here and here. There we go. And then that connects to this instead. All right. Well, I want to try the liquid translocators though. So I might try that first. Let's try removing this and see if it even works, because it might be part of a multi-block that is specific for this, and I don't know. But and it being liquid, it might actually be transporting something else instead. Again, I don't know. Sneak here, put this underneath. Oh, okay. And this needs fuel. There we go. Yeah, look at that. I just put one in to see what happens, and it's doing its thing. So if I take this... Oh, it does work. So then, yeah, it's already trying to do the thing, which it needs liquid at this point, right? Consists of a steam source or boiler to provide fuel to the steam engine, which uses fuel in turn, etc., etc. All right, so therefore I will need liquid going into the boiler, not the combustion chamber, right? So let's put this up here for now. We'll put this here, and then we'll have that go in. All right, fluid it's filled. This needs to have some... That is so cool. Man, I really like magnetic craft. Put this in here and we'll let it start heating up, right? No idea how to check this without putting a gauge on it. Do I have any Ember dial? Fluid dial. Doesn't seem to be taking anything, but it doesn't seem to be making anything yet either. I think we're going to have to wait for this to heat up. Oop. Don't open that because that's probably going to drop the temperature. Oh, it just reached 100. Oh, it's doing the thing. So this isn't quite working. Let's do the shift click onto this instead of onto that. So if I do shift click here. No. What if I rotate? It doesn't seem to make any difference. Okay, I'm doing something wrong here. It's doing its thing like it should be. All right, so let's work backwards then, or maybe this is actually forward. Put this here, and then I can put a gear on there. Sneak, right click on it. No, that goes on the back side of it. Come on, why is it all the gears going on the far side? There's that, okay. So if I sneak click on... Yeah, every time I sneak click it goes to the opposite face. Okay, so I'll put one on the other side, and then I'll try this. Okay. Sneak click there. Okay, that doesn't seem to be working. How about this? No. Alright, I'm doing something wrong here. Where is the opening? Alright, the opening is currently facing there now. It's still not doing anything, but then... Can I get this? And... Oh! Oh! Alright, it's doing something. It's just facing the wrong side. So let's grab... Can I grab that side? Oh gosh. Alright, let's put down some Ember heat lamps so that I can stand on these and grab something. Okay, there we go. Off the other side. Oh, neat. Alright, so it needed to be on the innie side, and then everything else can be an outie. Nice. Okay. Just grab this, and then put it here. And I might need another gear. Where'd all the rest of my gears go? I had 4. I'm so confused now. Oh no. Did they get eaten up? Oops. This thing's still going. Still keeping things going. Yep. I don't have... See, this would be working if it was... Or this would be rotating if it was actually running. But it's not, because I think I need another gear. And I had multiple gears. Did they get eaten in my my messing arounds with this stuff? Alright, well, I guess I'm going to have to head up to the base quick and grab some more gears. Oh, this looks really cool at this point. Alright, let's try... Hey, that's what I'm talking about right there. Oh, okay, so if I use an item translocator, is that going to work just the same? Let's grab a couple of those. And an ender chest that I still need to color. I don't know what to color it yet. I don't know that white has anything. Oh, this is somebody else's stuff. Alright, I don't want that. I'm gonna have to pick this up, get another chest. Or at least recolor this one. Do I have anything on me that I can recolor with? Dang it! Alright, be right back again. Gosh! Alright, there we go. And hopefully... I'm gonna need to move this so that I can change the color. There we go. I've got some cyan. I'm gonna try. Let's put it on the middle one. There we go. And... haha! I don't think anybody's claimed that one on the server yet. So if I put Translocator here... I'm like thinking I'm gonna get electrocuted down here. Oh! Look at that! We're already getting the stuff! Oh, it's good. So I've got another cyan, so I can make another one of these ender chests and have that output upstairs. That's beautiful. What I do need to have, though, is some kind of filter for coal to go into this. That, I think, is going to be somewhat important. I could get more translocators in on this. A couple of those. Do I have any item pipes? I do. And an item extractor, even. So I can go a bit farther. Let's put the fluid extractor away. I have that lever still. Oh, and I still have that fluid pipe. Let's go over here, because this is going to be a little bit farther to reach. But I think if I have an item extractor, let's say item pipe, item extractor, is that going to be close enough? No, it's not. I'm going to put that there. And then another item pipe. And then I have item translocator here and here. I will need to find... oh, that's coal ore. Shoot. I can smelt it into coal. That's kind of silly. I wasn't expecting coal ore. Now that I'm thinking about it, I guess I could set up some kind of furnace with this and then have that using its own coal for fuel and for fuel for this. Boy, that's going to be awkward. Or for now, I just leave it as is and I wait to see what I'm going to be getting out of this thing. Because right now I don't see anything coming out. And I'm a little bit worried. Because I saw those things come out initially, but I don't see anything else. 2 ember shards, redstone, coal, and aluminum. Is that stuff that... Let's try chopping this, moving this. Put this here. No, nothing on the filters. Oh, there we go. Copper ore. So it's working. Feasibly, we could actually have more of these going at a time, speeding it up. But I think that this is pretty good, actually. This thing's really neat. Alright, let me take out my little step stool. It does make a lot of noise, but it looks pretty good. The steam is keeping up. I will need to get an automated coal setup. I have automated water, and it'll probably do better if it's not regular water and it's actually purified, but I never bothered to automate the purification. So yeah, I think that I'm going to call it here, because the rest of it's going to be just a bunch of cleanup and setting up coal to be smelted and resent into this from here. Look at this, we got void static. Do not stand into this. Oh, that's the stuff that shot me into the sky in Glacidus. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, be sure to give a like, comment, subscribe. And as always, be sure to give me some comments down below. Whoa, I don't want to get crushed by this thing. So, and don't forget, you can stop by on Twitch most nights and come visit us there. Or be sure to spread the mischief. This is the as always part. Spread the mischief. Let others know about what fun you have in here and the interesting stuff that we put up for you to enjoy. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.